$125,000 will buy us 4 big semi-loads of hay. Now, each semi-load of hay is 512 bales. They will last us 6 weeks.
Oh my gosh.
So that puts it into the real world as to how we operate on a shoestring, but we're doing it well. And this Arizona Gives Day is just, it's just incredible to us how well it's worked, how we did get out and get more people to be involved. We emailed, we did other steps that we never had done last year. We were just absolutely stunned and so grateful, because that's what we live for.
On behalf of Arizona Youth Partnership, our board, who's represented here by Dan Jones, and our staff, who's represented by Gori Gladish here, our Director of Family Programs, I just want to say thank you so much, especially to Freeport for sponsoring us. Arizona Gives Day last year, I think we had 6 donors for Arizona Gives Day, and then Gori took this and she started talking about it last year, and it was probably a good 6 months of talking about Arizona Gives Day with our staff, with our board, with our communities, and it really made it great. And it can be difficult to fundraise in rural communities, and so to have this statewide momentum of Arizona Gives Day is so helpful to us, and so we so appreciate everyone who collaborates to make this happen. At AZYP, our mission is to fight poverty through a 3-pronged approach, which is cultivating healthy foundations for youth, promoting strong families, and mobilizing communities. And so the funds we were able to raise on Arizona Gives Day are going to support programs like our homeless shelter for youth under 18 in Kingman, and provide recreation activities and outreach for the youth who stay there. In Globe, which is one of Freeport's communities, is going to support our resource room and provide job and career incentives to help people who are unemployed and underemployed, and also give them relationship skills. And then it also supports programs like our rural after-school program in Marana, which provides a safe place for at-risk and low-income youth to go. So we work in a variety of rural communities. We're all about working completely in rural communities, so we're just so honored. And I thank you so much. Thanks to the Alliance, thanks to the Grantmakers Forum, and thanks to Freeport and everyone else who made this possible.
The Phoenix Rescue Mission is really privileged just to do the work we do, honestly. We work with homeless individuals, we work with people whose lives are very much on the margins, and our goal with each person we encounter, whether we're doing emergency services or whether we're working with people in long-term recovery, is what we call life-changing transformation. But it really is about helping people get from a place of not just monetary poverty, but spiritual poverty, physical poverty, mental poverty, and get to a place where they're able to live fulfilled lives, and will live lives where they can be productive, where they can have healthy family relationships, and where they can have victory over what are often long-term life-controlling behaviors that they have. And probably the single biggest thing that we did that worked really, really well is we did phone calls. And I was inspired last year by Ben's Bells and their story about we just got on the phone and called our people. So we got on the phone this year, unlike last year, and called 750 of our friends. I think the main thing was thanking our donors. And our philosophy going into this was A, have fun, B, this is an excuse to do what we should be doing every day of the year, right? We should be getting on the phone and thanking our donors every day. If we haven't done it, shame on us, but here's an opportunity and excuse to do it. And then we had, the funnest thing for me was we had volunteers making, 8 hours. We had program clients, people that had been in our recovery program for 12 or 18 months, completed the program, they were making calls, and then we had staff making calls. And I have to say, our staff did great, but I was really proud of our volunteers, and really, really proud to hear just the sincerity that some of our program clients shared. And it was just, again, those opportunities for authentic, meaningful conversations with your donors are priceless.
We are so excited to be here again. This is an amazing opportunity, Arizona Gives Day. We think it's a blast. When we look at our year and the events that we have throughout our year, we have some favorites. If you're from Tucson, the All Souls Procession, right? That's one of our favorite events. We get all jazzed for it to do this great Day of the Dead celebration. We look at Arizona Gives Day in this sort of vein. This is a day where we get to really put energy out there in a way that's loud and enthusiastic and really hopefully bring people together. Our mission at Ben's Pals is about creating a connected community through the practice of intentional kindness. So we're all about connection and how do we get people connected and how do we get people to feel like what's happening in their communities is relevant to them. And we know that many people don't feel connected to the world of philanthropy. People think that that's the world for rich people, for people that have a lot of resources, but maybe not their world. And so we love on Arizona Gives Day really looking at regular folk, including the kids. We have a big outreach to young people, to people who don't consider themselves donors, and really encouraging them in a fun way to become part of something. And in doing that, we do a lot with the science of kindness. You release oxytocin in the brain. It feels good to give like that. And giving like that, for the first time maybe, will make us inspire future giving. So we raised about $34,000 that day. Unbelievable. One day of intense focus. That works. $34,000 does so much for our organization. That's a huge amount of money. We have kindness education programming in 300 schools. And that's about 150,000 kids that we serve through our kindness education program that we are committed to offering free to schools. So this covers 34,000 children for an entire school year. That is a significant percentage of the kids we're serving through the programming, so very, very exciting to us. And we're so grateful to the Alliance and to the sponsors and to everybody for jumping on board this thing, because I really believe as a collective, we make such a difference. That it's win-win for all of us when we shine a bright light on the good work that's happening in this community.